Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Behind the Front Desk. We are sponsored by our good friends at Phaser Marketing. So let's be honest, either you own a small business or you know someone that does. Phaser Marketing offers a one-stop shop marketing team for your business. They stop you from wasting your valuable time trying to learn and juggle the core elements of marketing. If you want to focus more on what you do best, make sure to check out their website at phasermarketing.com. That's PHASER marketing.com and take your business to the next level.
It's that easy.
Good.
Yeah. Welcome.
We're back.
We're back. I feel like we should have some Always Sunny music. But
We could add it in. We could pepper that in.
well, yeah, as long as we don't do like 30 seconds, we could probably do like a 5-second intro. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be sweet.
So I guess that was peppered in.
Yep.
So we probably don't have to
Maybe
talk
it'll be
about
in
it. I just realized that should have already happened, so we don't have to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
How you doing, C-Man?
Trying to get into like character.
Yeah, but how are you doing? Yeah, why did you do that?
I know. I just felt.
Oh,
on the
okay.
spot, I just kind of.
You do that so well. That
I
and
don't- I
Double
don't got
Bubble, you
the- I
got
don't-
it all.
I don't got the greasiness and the light in my face like
And the
he did,
hornet
but
stings.
and the hornet stings. Yeah.
Anywho, if you couldn't
I'm gonna talk
guess,
H on there
we
for
are
hornets.
gonna do an Always Sunny special. We're gonna try to solve the episode crisis situation.
Crisis. We'll come up with that.
We're-
We'll come up with that.
I'm gonna pepper an H on here for hornets.
What do
I
hornets?
just-
what
I
do
just love
hornets
that.
make? They don't make honey. They probably do make something delicious.
Oh, they're always drinking beer.
Yeah, you're really
I know.
crushing
I don't
it.
think they drink Bud Light though, or Budweiser. I
No,
think it's
but-
Bud Light or Miller or something.
Probably, but the fact
No, they
is
drink Coors Light.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's
Yeah.
definitely.
It was
not
more
that.
so the fact of just like I just had a beer out here, and it turns out it does go with the costume.
Yes.
Yeah, it fits perfectly.
Meow.
Dayman. As you see from our Dayman blanket
Patch, I would say.
patch. Well,
Yeah.
it's on a blanket though.
Yeah, but it's not the blanket. It's not the Dayman blanket. It's the Dayman patch.
They didn't have to know all that,
Yeah.
Well, if they
Very
look clearly, you could see then right above it's Dallas Cowboys.
but you can't see that on the camera.
Yeah.
It doesn't catch that. Oh, Dayman patch.
So how do we want to go into this? Because I know Isaac and I are prepared to fire in
Well,
right away.
I would say we explain it, Tad. So what I did at work is I listed every single episode for every season, and what we are doing is we're picking the best opening episode of our season, the one we like the most.
Yep.
We pick our second favorite episode of any season. We just go down the line till obviously we have no more choices.
We're gonna make the dream playlist of
Yeah.
Always Sunny.
Yeah,
basically.
like if you're gonna create a season, your season,
Yeah.
just based off of what's in there. So
Yep. And then hopefully it'll be so good that there'll be options on like Hulu. It'll
Yeah.
be like
I think I
it'll
already
be
know
the ding
dings
playlist.
for number one.
Oh well,
Yeah.
it should be for him. It should be pretty easy, but
Yeah.
yeah. So we can. How do we want to fire into this?
fire into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite one. Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Should
So-
well, do you want to look for like a second to
Already
see? So should we do
Well, do you
around
want-
the table? We each pick our first episode.
I'll let you go first because you're the one who has nothing written down.
Season 5, Gang Exploits the Mortgage Crisis.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's,
It was between that and Manhunters,
100%.
but Bird Law.
True.
Bird law.
Bird law.
Bird Law.
Filibuster. Do you know what that means?
All right. Well, he went.
I
do you
would
got?
Manhunters.
Yeah, you obviously have Manhunters.
Mac and Dennis Manhunters. God. Why are you rubbing on each other's lips? Frank, I'm so juiced for this.
They grew first blood.
Is that Rambo?
Is that Rambo?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
first. That's First
Yeah, it's
Blood.
First
Yeah,
Blood.
that's
No, I came up with that. That's mine.
What was yours?
Frank's Pretty Woman,
Okay.
season 7, episode
okay.
1. Because Charlie pukes blood. Because
Oh,
he
yeah.
pukes up the blood
Yeah.
capsules. Mac and Dennis go to the Mac and Dennis go to the hospital and figure out that Dennis's hummingbirds aren't very good for him that he does. And then, if you could have anything in the world right now, what would you want?
Crack.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were gonna
I
say
think you're
like hot
forgetting
dogs.
about
or
a
something.
very
Pizza.
important
Yeah,
thing
pizza.
though from
What?
that episode.
Tommy Bahama shirts.
Yeah.
What I
It's
lo-
got everything, and I love the way the episode ends. It sets up the season so well because Frank's Pretty Woman dies, and they just go, "Huh, that's the end of that." And
Yeah.
they walk off. And
what I love at the end, they're like, so what should we do with her? It's like, well, let's call the police. It's like, ooh, Charlie's like, I'm covered in blood and there's a dead hooker and everything. It's like, let's move her to the hall.
Yeah,
we'll
no,
still
they-
call. We'll still call,
Yeah.
but we'll do it from a payphone.
yeah, we'll still call.
And then in there, yours has some of my favorite like actual screenshots of an episode when
Yeah.
they're in the hospital. Dennis is like, although I seem relaxed at all times, I'm incredibly intense.
Yeah. and Mac's like, so I'm more healthy than he is, and the doctor's like, no.
No.
But without the diabetes.
Put this one like right here because this doesn't have 6 or 7.
I think for episode 2, I think we're all gonna have the same one. To be honest,
Kind of wish someone knew how to print these better.
what kind of wish you would have put in any effort?
Yeah, that too.
Sorry that I want to be
Spontaneous.
truthful and
This
just on
is
spontaneous.
100% truthful. Like,
Yeah, this is truthful.
yeah, I don't think I could have did this any better if I would have had 8 years. to
But
do
I
this.
do. I think episode 2. I think we will all have the same episode.
What is yours?
The gang hits the road.
I concur with that. Yes.
Let me fire a beer bottle across his bow, ruffle his feathers. I just think that's one of the best episodes with the grill in the back of the U-Haul and shotgun a couple of beers. That'll calm the
Yeah,
nerves.
let's burn the wicker chairs. We'll cook the hot dogs.
Hey
out
man, how much is this pear? That's 50 cents. Well, I won't pay that.
Yeah.
I'll give you 35 cents. It's 50 cents. No,
We got you, bozo.
that's not a good pear. Give me back my money. Well, you picked it.
Oh my
What
god.
I love is they steal Dee's car, and then she's like chasing after her. They're like, "Oh goddamn!"
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Let's stop at the Italian market." And then they're like trying to hotwire her car again, and she's like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" And they're like, "All the wires fell out."
What also has one of like the best things ever of at the end where I thought Mac cleared him. He's like, I cleared him. I cleared him.
Gave him an ocular pat
Yeah.
down.
I'm having some troubles seeing out of my sides.
What did you have? Did you?
Oh, it's
Also
no, it,
concur?
it's that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I was gonna say that one seemed like it was gonna be a unanimous decision.
the way they have to get Charlie to go on the road trip,
Oh,
Yeah.
surprise him with the chloroform.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Yeah, they always just do it just terribly too.
yeah.
Oh man.
Number 3 for me was the hardest one to pick.
Number three's a stacked section.
Yeah.
For Always Sunny fans out there, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't know,
what
I
did
don't
you
know.
go with?
Oh,
I'm interested in yours.
the gang buys a boat
See, that was the
because of the implication.
Oh yeah, I know, 100%. That the implication was the part that literally held me to it. The only reason why I went with America's Next Top
I was just thinking
is because as probably my favorite Charlie and D scene when she's like trying to do the like ad read,
Yeah.
and he's like, "That's not funny." He's like, "People want to see people getting hurt." And she's reading. He grabs the volleyball, and whips it at her, and she's like, "Oh goddamn, Charlie!" He's like, "We'll do it again, action!" And he just whips it at her again.
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, I can't do it. It hurts. It hurts too bad." It's
That is
honestly
really
one of
good.
my
So,
favorite scenes.
in other words, you went that way.
Yeah.
We're going this way.
Ah,
100%.
We're that way.
Yeah.
You're this way.
You doing Frank's Little Beauties?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, you had to do that just because,
I had to.
for the sake of the podcast, that needed to be in there.
Yeah.
Because we
You can't
use it way
not
too
quote
much.
it every episode and
Yeah,
then just
but-
pick it as not a favorite.
But yeah, number 3 is, I mean,
It's stacked.
if you look at that, yeah, like season 1's hilarious, season 2 is awesome. Number 3 maybe has one of the funniest.
Dennis
Dennis and D, yeah. It's,
I couldn't choose anything else besides the gang buys a boat though, because
Yeah.
that's my dream thing to just do with friends is just buy something,
boat,
just
yeah.
just buy a boat and just I don't know. It just seems like so much fun. And
Oh,
Charlie scraping
I
the
like that
barnacles
one.
off.
What's one?
Oh, I had Maureen Ponderosa Wedding Massacre up there
Oh,
with
that
mine
was
as
so
well.
good. Yeah, I mean,
That's a great one.
That would have been a good choice as well,
Oh,
though.
it's
Just because it's a good like
There's a
tempo
zombie
switcher
scene.
up, or it
They
gets a
ran your
little.
car into a tree.
Do you guys have your episode
Zombies.
4s in?
Yes.
What do we got for episode 4?
The gang gives Frank an intervention.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What's like? Oh, why can't I'm trying to think of the funniest line in that.
Block the wind while I roast this bone.
Oh, that's it.
And then Frank's like trying to talk about how to bang Donna, and then Mac's like, yeah, you've been talking about it. He's like, oh my god, when did you get there?
Yeah.
And he's like, I've been with you the whole time.
Yeah, he's
And
just
then, like,
hammered.
And then he walks away, and the next thing you see is Frank chug
like,
the beer.
gargling
and
the beer, yeah.
Gargles it, yeah.
He's like, oh, it's just disgusting.
Salt the sail. Salt the sail.
Yeah, salt the sail.
I didn't want to do it. It was incredibly
I
emotional.
felt so horrible.
Yeah.
Well, we don't enjoy
And nobody
doing it.
Nobody wants to salt the snail.
You know, yeah, you have to.
But I love. She's like, I got glow sticks.
Oh my
Didn't
god.
she have like what? Like was it?
Medical. She's like, I got medical marijuana if you want to take a
Yeah.
puff. And I was like, we're at your father's funeral. She's like, okay. And then at the end, she's like, yo guys, you want to go to a rave? And they're like,
That's what
they're
it
like,
was.
Leave. She's like, I got glow sticks. He's
Salt the
like,
snail.
Salt the snail.
Bloody brilliant.
What I love about that is when Dennis and T talk about salting her. They're like, we throw her in the dryer. We just do horrible shit to her.
Yeah, they're so terrible.
I just had it too that I had up there. That is probably one or two. I think the other one I love of episode 4 is the timeshare episode.
Oh, that's a damn funny one.
That's a great one.
You guys are both wrong though.
What do you got?
Max big break.
Oh,
It's a good one.
It's I just
Like
that's
podcast
where
episode.
that's where we were introduced to Jabroni. I love it so much. That episode's so good. The whole
So
like fantasy
war.
part. Yeah.
what are your thoughts on war?
It's so good. It's got the podcast in there. It's brilliant.
That's a damn good one.
The laser.
Yeah, the laser.
I'm
I like
a-
that. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
pepper that in.
Max being the waitress is a damn good one.
Yeah.
In that one.
Yeah. Max Big Break is just it's too good for me. I love it so much.
See, I also love Charlie Work as well.
That's a good
I
one.
Yep,
just
Charlie
thought it was just
Work's
a
good.
really
Yeah.
cool done episode.
Yeah, it's very well done. What is your number 5?
Oh, this one I think is unanimous as well. I have a feeling. You want me to say it?
We're both staring at you.
Oh, okay. Mac and Charlie, white trash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. You again. It's such a good episode. It's almost perfect in every sense.
Let me see the G's one more time.
Don't call this cheese white trash, dude.
Dennis gave me these charts. They can't be white trash.
It can't be white trash.
He's like, well, we'll order some pizza. Some Italian lug will come and fish us out.
Well, see, now that's weird. We ordered pizza, and you're Chinese.
Yeah, right. Probably not great. But what are you gonna do?
We didn't make it.
We did
We're
not
just
make it.
quoting.
Number 6. I feel like this one might be unanimous as well. The World Series defense.
For number 6.
Yeah.
I probably have a controversial
Oh.
one.
I think I already know which one for me.
Which one are you choosing?
Well, let me go through the rest of them just to be sure.
Well, while we're on it, you go to yours. Yeah.
Well, mine I know you don't like, or at least I'm pretty sure you don't like it.
Elkin gets a new member.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't really like that one.
No.
The one I picked is just because I like the style of it, and I think it's a good breakup of the season. So I went with a janitor always mops twice.
Oh, it's not a bad one. Yeah.
Wasn't a huge fan of that one.
Isn't that a bad?
I
one?
really like just the whole style of it, and I
Yeah,
thought
the
it
black and
just
white.
adds something really like fun and different. So I went on a limb with that one. I wanted to mix it up a little bit.
Hero or hate crime?
It's a damn good one.
That's
that-
I mean, who pooped the bed? Like
That's-
that's
that was- that
that's
one's
a
up
damn
there.
good one. Who's eating wolf hair? Both of us.
It's
Credit card.
inconclusive.
Yeah. Why is there wolf hair
Well,
in your
okay.
apartment?
There's also newspaper clippings. Also inconclusive.
A credit card? Yes. Yep. Also, it's like
Also inconclusive.
When they're watching, like Dennis and Mac are taking watch for us, and this is astounding.
Well, no. What I love about that part too is he's like, do I have to curl up with him? He's like, yeah, you got to. It's like
Ass
I can't.
to ass.
I can't sleep on the floor. It's like, yeah, there's some spice blend, some sand, some sandy spice blend, some poison.
Oh, Charlie, you know we sleep ass to ass.
Oh, God.
You know we sleep. But just the way he says it.
No.
Now Charlie.
did it.
You know we sleep.
I did them
ass.
all.
And Artemis
That's
is
funny.
pretty
Oh,
funny.
Artemis
about
is
it,
great
yeah.
in that.
Who did all the poops again?
Frank.
Mac, or,
Frank.
yeah.
Is it Frank?
Yeah,
Okay.
Frank. I know. I was just spitting.
Yeah, he said he's just like, no, I did it. I
Yeah.
did them all.
Finally at the
That's
end.
funny.
Yeah. God, that is a good episode though. I mean, they're all good. We're just splitting hairs on all these, but
That's the point, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We're splitting
What's
hairs.
your number 7?
Well, I gotta look.
This I think it might be unanimous. I don't know.
Didn't you say about the last one or one of them, and it wasn't?
Both times
Uh,
I've said it, they
it
have
was?
been
Yeah.
unanimous. He was wrong.
Oh.
Who was wrong?
He was.
What was he wrong about?
He
The
said
last
that
one.
number 6 would have been unanimous.
Oh,
or he
I
thought
said
it might be.
Possibly.
Yeah, he thought it might have been. He was so wrong. It was
Don't-
embarrassing.
I mean, you choose an off the wall.
I did choose an off the wall one.
Well, you guys go. I think I found a top one for me.
For me, it's the gang sells out.
That is a good one.
Okay.
What I love about that episode is when Charlie, like, Dennis comes in to become a bartender. It's like, yeah, go in the back, manager's thing. And Charlie walks in. He's like, are you the manager here? He's like, yeah, things move fast. And then he's like, where'd you work? He's like, God damn it, you know where I work. And he's like, so what did you do there? Did you do anything? He's like, God damn you. And then he's like, ooh, doesn't respond well to authority.
Doesn't respond well to authority. Oh my gosh. Did you decide on yours?
I'm between the trial of the century
That was a good one.
and Charlie McDennis.
You know the right choice.
Charlie.
Yeah.
McDennis.
I would say trial, but just because I think the trial has a funnier, like,
The hands.
well, the hands part.
Don't
but,
look at it!
but then after, when they go on recess and Frank and Ponderosa are doing coke, he's like, Jesus,
Oh, yeah, his
Jesus,
kids.
son, what'd you cut this with? He's like, shut up, asshole. And he's like, hey.
That kid's a brat.
He's like, hey, bitch, this is $30 short. He's like, well, go steal another set of my golf clubs, you fucking piece of shit.
I forget his kid is not good because of him.
I'm gonna buy a gun.
Well,
Oh shit, that kid should not have a gun.
all right then, sir. Ask that bird who did it. What? Your bird was where? Ask the bird.
And
Ask the bird.
Speak
and
bird.
Then at the end of that episode, what I love too is the judge is like, case dismissed. He's like, it's like next case on the docket. Proprietors of Petty's Pub versus something. And they're like, oh, that's us. He's like, oh, hell no.
You know who it was?
Oh, that's
It was-
us.
It was Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
But Charity and McDennis is the correct choice.
Was that yours?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Flip
Flip.
a coin.
Oh, I'm gonna say Philadelphia. Flip.
We're not
That's a
there
whole
yet.
Different episode.
I know.
We're not
That's
there
where
yet.
I almost thought he was going, but then I didn't.
You thought he was going to talk about Charlie McDennis as he was, and then quote a different episode.
Maybe he thought I was wrong.
Oh,
Maybe he thought I didn't know what was going on.
Exactly.
Maybe I
Oh.
don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I was wrong.
What's
we must look at.
what's
the
your what's your number?
Right.
What's your number 8 one?
Number 8. The obvious choice.
Frank Sets, Sweet the Empire.
Oh
No. Patty's Pub, home of the original kitten mittens.
Good one. Not
I think for me that one's so up there because it just produced so many good jokes. Dick Towel, Patty's Shotgun, Wolf Cola. It's that episode stacked with quotes. And it introduces us to Wolf Cola and
That one. see those one.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say the one for number 7 though. Frank's back in business, pretty damn good one.
It's
too.
good, but I don't know if I'd consider it a favorite.
Well, one of my favorite parts in that episode is when Dennis is in the thing, and it's like I have the finger, and Dennis is like,
Right. The whole time that this whole thing's coming out, he's just.
he's like, they're like, well, who's this guy? A guy who totally got off.
A guy-
Like,
a
what
guy
right
who
now?
totally
Oh
got-
yeah.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
And she's like, I thought you said I was gonna get off. He's like, some girls just don't know how. Like,
I
what guy
can't
you-
control when
Yeah.
a person gets off.
and then they're like, well, when did you get off? He's like, oh, the finger. The finger was the
The
big one. that's why I just immediately thought of that. But number 8 for me, obviously.
Oh,
is
I guess I'm just done choosing.
He
but
hasn't chosen
again-
his number 8 yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Frank's.
Yeah, he said his.
But that one
Oh.
has
He said that instantly,
But
That's
but
true, he
that
did.
one for me has one of my
which I'm agreeing with on
Okay,
that one. So
okay, but has one of
That's
my
all right. You're wrong.
has one of my favorite moments only because when they go to Chinatown and they're just describing it's like, oh, look at this guy.
his hands.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's totally Tokyo drifting. You know what Tokyo drifting leads to? Bickering. Bickering leads to fighting. And he's like, and then Kurt Russell comes and they fight the dude who shoots lightning beams.
I just love the thing they built for the cats. Chop, chop, chop. Good.
We'll have to chop a few cats. and then they're like,
You're not gonna set me on fire this time, are you? No.
she's like,
You
why
got the
is there
gasoline
water
ready.
in
You got
this
the lighter
well?
ready.
It's like, why is there water in this well?
Guys, it smells overwhelmingly like kerosene in here.
What season is that from?
3.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember.
We didn't get to it last night.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ed. I couldn't remember if it was in an episode that we watched last night or not, but
Don't-
it's,
We only made it through like midway. Of
we
2.
made it to Dee and Dennis go on welfare.
Yeah.
Was when I went
Because
to
then I
bed.
watched Dennis Banks Mac Banks, Dennis's mom.
Oh,
and then
okay.
$100 Baby after when I went to bed.
Nice.
That one's an okay one.
I like $100 Baby. It was interesting.
What's your number 9?
Be cheating now.
Well, I mean, I already
Oh, don't be cheat. Oh, we already agreed on this one, right? I think.
Mac and Dennis break up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's the clear choice.
Oh yeah.
Because it's one of
Can't get
the.
strapped. Love it.
It is a really good one.
That one might not.
Charlie,
it's probably,
if you wanted chips, you should have got chips over at the Hamburger
Damn
store.
good one.
I see. It's probably not even the
The
funniest out of a
vase.
lot of them, but I just love that one so much.
Well, Mac and
The
Dennis,
vase.
when
Oh.
with Mac and Dennis break up, though, my favorite.
Did you expect them to be Asian? No.
But no, Mac and Dennis break up. One of my favorite things with Charlie. So what's going on? He's like putting his hands on the wall. Oh, the cat got into the wall somehow. He's like, but I can't find it. He's like, you know what probably happened, D? Cat flattened itself out and went through a seam in the wall.
I've seen it a million times.
She's like, there's nothing in the laws of physics that explains that.
that support that theory.
Yeah.
I
Cat-
just like his first reaction though when she says there's a cat in the wall. He says, cat in the wall. I've been there.
Yeah, he has the Cheeto hands, and he starts like, where's he at this wall? Charlie, you're getting Cheeto fingers all over the wall.
Hey, this here's a calico
The
cat.
gruesome twosome,
All
the gruesome
calico
twosome.
cats
Oh,
are
he- oh, he-
females.
God.
That's right. Dennis is just pestering it with phone calls. Oh
I-
my god, dude, I don't care.
I had some apple seeds. What should I do? Should I throw up? Throw up
I
immediately.
thought that was the skin. Oh no, he had to have the skin cut
seeds.
off.
And then at the end
I'm
when
not
he-
allowed to eat this skin. I'm not allowed.
and then when he's at the thing with Mac, he's like, I swallowed some apple seeds the other day. He's like, you should smoke some cigarettes. Suffocate the poison.
It's just so dumb.
Just so damn funny. Oh, god damn.
Yeah, Mac and Dennis breakup is just a classic.
Oh,
I've watched that one so many
yeah,
times.
it's one of my go-tos. If I need something to laugh to, it's one of them that I put on.
For sure. For sure.
No,
I love it.
What's your number 10?
Just, god damn it.
What?
It's just after everyone is just. Now what's your number 9? Now what's your number 10?
Oh, okay.
Now what's your number 11?
Well, most of us already have a space.
I know
we
it's
don't have to
just
fucking
you're
go
saying it
through.
the exact same way, and it's just funny, and I love it.
I mean,
There's
I
a
thought it was
war
good.
going on.
That's why I just said I love it.
Yeah, you're covering your tracks.
Yeah.
It was great, but it makes me laugh because it's
Seem
funny.
like he's
Okay.
attacking me. I don't
Yeah,
want you to
I didn't
be-
support it.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I didn't need your support.
2 wars. My number 10 is how Mac got fat.
Oh. Okay, well, it's a good one.
Because I love it when he figures out that they're not actually going
Yeah.
through with the plan.
I love the Reynolds versus Reynolds serial defense one.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
was I was trying to choose between those two, and I went with how Mac got fat because it's too damn funny.
Yeah. With the Reynolds versus Reynolds one, I just love at the end after they crash the car. It's like, we all see it. D caused it. D will pay for all the damages. She's like, oh, God damn it. She's like, a trial versus me and Charlie. It's like too many trials. So you'll just pay
Too
for
many
it.
trials. Too many trials. And I just love episode 2 about everybody being on the fence.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the fence. Where Mac's theory, when he goes through, and then came Isaac Newton with his big brain and made everyone else on Earth look like a bitch
bitch.
again.
Just as he's slamming the board.
I love that so much.
I think the best part about when he does that, though, is Charlie's reactions. Because
He's
he'll
like,
slam bitch and just.
Yeah. And then I love they're in the car and he's like, now you gotta admit, Dennis, I did sway you on evolution. And Dennis is like, well, and then all of a sudden
He
Frank hits
crashes
him.
again.
Yeah.
Because Mac's like, I did sway you just a little bit.
He's like, well,
And Mac, I just
That's it.
love,
I was on Dennis's side before. I'm on the fence. You swayed me.
I just love how Mac is like so intrigued by the cereal eating while he's driving.
Yeah.
And then so when you come to a stop, I just take a bite and Mac's like, oh my God. Like he's just like,
As you see Frank's car in the background swerving.
Charlie, I can't see where I'm going.
Well, I think we figured this out now.
Take a
It's
left.
Dee's fault.
Yeah.
yeah.
D, you'll have to pay for all the damages.
God, it's so good.
Oh, no, trial. That's too many trials, D.
Too many trials. I might change my pick. That's such a good episode.
Yeah.
That one's a
What's-
stacked
what's
one.
yours?
It's that one.
Okay.
Love the serial defense.
Yeah, it's a damn good one. It's hard for you not to.
I think it just what makes it for me too is it's a trial. You need a lawyer. Charlie is readied up.
I love it.
Dennis is just Charlie. Just shut up. I don't respect you.
Is that the episode too where they ask how many unregistered guns?
Yeah.
Is that one too? Yeah.
Yeah,
well-
because there was like something to do with like bringing
Yeah.
it up higher.
Frank,
or
how
Well,
many,
yeah.
how many unregistered
Well-
guns do you have in your car right now?
A lot.
Yeah. No.
What?
Dennis comes in. He's like, I'm gonna take you to civil court. He's like, and D's like, Dennis, you don't want to go nowhere near a court. How many bench warrants do you have for sexual misconduct? He's like, you're right. And then it's like, Frank, how many unregistered guns do you have in your car? He's like, a lot.
A lot.
A lot. Just the way he says it, like his face is just doesn't a lot. Like he's just so unfazed by it. He doesn't care. It's just great. Before we get into our final 2 picks, we need to take a short break.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
When they're getting in the car.
Welcome back.
Country club. Because you were always screwing things up. As they're throwing him out of the car.
God damn. What a fucking hilarious one.
Two,
So,
technically.
Huh?
2, technically.
yes, but I mean, it's hard not to consider that as one.
Oh, it
You-
absolutely.
You
is.
couldn't watch
Yeah,
the first one,
it's-
not the second
No,
one.
it's that's like most double part.
Yeah.
Things, so you can't just watch one.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get.
For number
Get a little
11,
peek.
what do you got?
Maybe my favorite episode of all time,
Okay.
Thunder Gun Express.
That's a damn good one.
I just love it
Such a
so
good one.
much. I just love how they just they're gonna let's go Thunder Gun it over there. Like just
Well, I mean, number 11 is just a loaded.
for you.
Dennis looks like a registered sex offender. Hilarious
Yep.
one. Gang gets extreme.
yeah.
Mac and Charlie write a movie. I mean, now it is.
Mac
a
and Charlie
loaded
Write a Movie is a really good
Pretty
one
good
too.
one.
The
But
gang
Thunder
gets
Gun's
stranded
so
in the
good.
woods.
That's
Which one is that
That's the
one
one
again?
where they're driving to AC and then they meet the Phillies
Oh.
player.
Lounge
That's the-
Lizards.
That's the one I
Yeah.
picked. That's the one I picked. I just love that because
This rabbit's staring in my soul.
Dennis and Charlie are talking. He's like, Charlie, wouldn't you consider me a methodical guy? He's like, yeah, like a serial killer. And Dennis is like, ha, ha, ha. He's like, I like that, but not quite. He's
Yeah.
like, but I am.
I like that, Charlie, but not quite. Like he's like, yeah. Well, you wear makeup. Well, I put on a little foundation, you know.
Yeah. I got a hickey.
I always check their IDs.
Yeah, I got a hickey from a younger woman, and then Charlie's face when he says it, it's like you could tell he's like, ooh.
Well, she was of age. I always check their IDs. Just the way he says
Did
it's
you
so
want to
creepy.
bang the guy in the hotel room? It's like, no, he drinks, he passes out, we take his rig, now we got a new semi.
Yeah. I love that episode. That one's a really good one too.
What I
Because
love
Frank's
yeah.
like hunting that rabbit the whole time, but he can't kill him because the rabbit has his soul.
Yeah, right.
Well, and then at the end, what I love is they're like, oh, I finally got a reception. And all of a sudden, it's just a photo.
It's just a
of-
photo of Chase Utley.
Yeah.
and Dennis, and it's like, yes. And he's like, no.
Yeah. The song that plays with it, like having a catch with Chase Utley,
Yeah.
and they're just making asses of themselves at the
They're wrestling.
the auction.
Hey, you guys get in on this. Have some drinks.
I-
We're completely sober.
Yeah, right.
But you guys drink more than anyone else I've ever seen.
Yeah, right. That is a good one.
Did you bite him? Yeah, he bit me a little.
I think Thunder Gun's so good though. Where Frank
He's
takes
Major
control.
Dong.
Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see me? I totally hung dong in the train back there. And she's like, yeah, I looked at it. I tried not to see it.
Like a
Yeah.
button in a fur coat.
And he's just the way like Mac's like walking. He's like, what are you? But when Frank steals like the tour boat and stuff, and he's like, and me and my roommate, we like to go down in the sewers and look for coins. Like, and he's like,
Coins.
and I love banging whores. Like,
And then what I love is he's like, what is this? He's like, this is the whatever river's like the depository of all the unsolved murders. And they're like, oh, they start like translating it, and they're like, what's this building? He's like, I don't know. Who gives a shit? It's a red building.
it's a brown red brick building. Like, just the way he says it's just so funny. Oh man.
It was a good one.
Oh,
I've
where
banged a lot of whores.
where Mac hops on the motorcycle and he's gonna take it, and he makes it 2 feet, drops it, and then he's just takes off running.
It was a damn good one. What would you choose?
Undergun.
Yeah, Thunder Guns. It's a classic.
That's a damn good one.
And I just love as soon as they get there and Frank couldn't make it, so he calls in the bomb threat. God damn it, Frank Thunder Gun the shit out of us. Yeah. I love it.
For number 12, what would you put down? I think I have an idea of it.
Flip, Philadelphia, flip, Philadelphia. See, that was a tough choice for me, but this episode, I love it so much.
For me, it's either that one or the gang gets whacked.
Because when-
Yeah,
one
I
slash two.
I put that.
Because when Charlie's like, guy's like, are you poisoning us? And Charlie's like, no, I keep my poison at home in the relish jar. And he's like, and Frank's like, there's poison in that jar? I thought I was allergic to pickles.
He's like, what's in the shampoo? He's like, mayonnaise.
Yeah.
He's like,
Or no, he's like, what's in the mayo jar? He's like, shampoo. He's like, you telling me I've been putting shampoo on my sandwiches? If you've been using the mayo, yeah. Just the way that like that all happens, and like when they kick open the door, like Charlie's like standing on top of the bar, like stuff's like foaming out of his mouth, like he's like humping the air.
All over the restaurant.
Yeah.
Dennis is pissing in the corner.
he's pissed.
Yeah.
Frank, that whole episode seems like he's just trying to fit into
He's
the
just
whole
wanted to
time.
be one of the crew on that
it's
one.
so funny.
What I love is when they tase Dennis and he's like, quit tasing me, you little assholes. And then they get back and they're like, how did it go with the thing? He's like, these savages don't know anything.
Savages.
They're savages. Oh, God, it's such a
I
damn.
just
Savages.
breaking the frat us. Just ooh, schnortsies.
Yeah,
You got lewds.
You got
No, man, I don't think
Ludes?
they.
What are ludes?
that's
Ooh,
awesome.
Schnortskis.
They're like, I don't think they make lewds anymore, man. He's like, oh, okay, what's this? Ritterall. He's like, Snortsky.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's where Frank's wearing the tight
Tase him,
jeans the whole
tase him.
time too.
And then what
Was
I
it
love-
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I love too in that one is when they're like rooting the dude's house.
The whole time as Dennis is just going off on a tangent.
Yeah, he's
A
in the
major
house,
tangent.
And he's like, Frank, do you have any more of that Ritterall? He's like, got a whole shitload. He's like, cut up a couple of rails and let's blast off.
Such a good episode.
That's it. Philadelphia right now.
And then they just
We're not into it anymore. We don't wanna.
They poisoned me.
then they just lose at the end, but they poison the other team.
they
and
knew they
then,
were gonna lose.
Then they walk away. Flip, Philadelphia. It's
Max
such
got
a
the
good
girl on his
episode.
arm.
Is
Yep.
this what college is like?
Yeah. Wow. Like when they get painted and they're just like,
Well, that's right. And Charlie tries to pick a fight with him. Just, all right, what's your major, dude?
yeah.
Economics. Oh, economics.
I totally Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah. Do you read Gordon Wood? How do you like them apples?
Yeah, you're like, you read your garden woods. Oh my gosh. Bloody brilliant.
It's a damn good episode.
That's one of my
For number
favorites.
13, though, that's one that's just kind of a you have to pick it, but bums making a mess all across the city.
Yeah, what do we
I know
even
you
have?
stopped. You
like,
stopped
yeah.
that. You stopped, but that's only one.
Oh.
essentially.
No. A Very Sunny Christmas.
That's not 13,
Season 6.
is it?
Episode 13, the special.
Okay, that is
That's
one.
easily taking
Yeah.
over.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's the
13 was a choice
Oh
because
yeah, Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be the Always Sunny
it's only
Christmas.
14 that's has to be the one episode.
Yeah.
And then 14, the gang dances their
Oh,
asses
which
off.
is, which is
Great
one of my
Yeah.
favorite episodes. I just love when they're like on the recess. And he's like, dude,
Those
you've been
chips were incredible. When they're eating chips on the break.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah. And,
yeah.
then, they're like eating. It's like, dude, you've been dancing out there. He's like, yeah, Dennis is really bothering me. He's like, yeah, it's because cream always rises to the top, and you're always putting your wet hot cream on his face. He's like, yeah, I've been putting my cream on his face. He just doesn't want my cream on his face.
Oh my god.
Oh, goddamn.
Always Sunny's so freaking good.
It is. It's hard to not put on like a random episode and enjoy it.
Yeah, you could pick any episode really and probably just love it. And
Yeah.
like you would just see it and, oh, this is a good one. Like
Yeah.
there's really not a bad one. There'd maybe be a couple I
think
would
out of the
skip,
whole
but
series, like if you were to go through like each one, you're finding a small handful of
Yeah,
like
I
ones
mean-
that not even are bad that you could just be without.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's like season 3. That's there's not one in season 3 I could think of. Season 2 has really good ones. Maybe the $100 Baby, but even that has some damn
Yeah,
good
see that one
moments.
was okay to me, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's still good
for,
ones. in
for the most part, I'll usually skip probably season 1
Really.
and probably season 2.
Well, I normally say, yeah, I'll admit,
My area of like Always Sunny that I probably wouldn't skip one episode, season 3 through 7.
Yeah.
Because those are all like just
Well,
perfect.
The one I do skip, and I believe it's season 6, is the gang gets a new member.
Oh, with
Oh.
Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's
he
not.
was too much for me.
Yeah, that's the only way I would
He's
go.
definitely too much, but
Which I understand.
it still has really good moments in it
Oh
though.
yeah, no, like in
Where are you
But-
telling me I can get
but-
fries?
but-
I've got fries.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that's
you don't
not
need a
the
salad.
palate. It's like that's not the palate. It's like, oh my god, he's been ordering for us for years.
Yeah, I'm getting fries. There's still some good moments in there, and the butt dance.
But. But.
See, you guys love when I do the butt dance. Everyone's just looking. Oh my god,
say
they're all
Jay-
just like,
Jason Sudeikis comes in and does it like, oh my god, it's so cool.
yeah, right. Like that one still has some good moments, but I mean, I'd agree with you that one you could probably leave out. But
They push him out of the car.
Yeah.
Or try to push him.
yeah, they're like, oh my
Alright,
god,
pull
this
over,
again.
I'll get out here.
They're like, Frank, do it, and Frank's too short to actually like, push him out. He like has to put his feet on the window.
The gang cracks the Liberty Bell is pretty funny too.
Yes.
It's got
That's a
some
good
good
one.
moments.
You're not good at women? Like what? Like chasing them down and getting them? Like what do you mean?
I'm surprised that the dentist system didn't show up on anybody's.
Well, it's
There's a lot of competition.
yeah.
You know?
That's,
It does.
You know, if you were to really pick, you would have to pick the worst episode to actually find an episode that isn't great. You know,
Yeah, I don't
Almost-
even know what one we'd really pick for the worst episode.
personally, probably be a newer one for me.
True. Yeah, probably.
You know, but that's just me, and I'm not saying the newer ones are bad, but
They're definitely not as
when-
good.
Yeah, when you put even the first 11 seasons versus
It's not even that they're bad. They just don't have a lot of as much quotable
yeah,
things.
And
Yeah.
I just feel
Like I remember waiting on Big Mo, like the season finale of 14. Great episode. Can't remember a thing from it,
Yeah.
but I know it was good.
Yeah, that was the laser tag
one,
episode.
yeah.
I did like that episode a lot, actually.
Well, just for me, and again, that's how the show's meant to be, where you progressively get crazier and crazier and crazier.
Yeah, because all of them are pretty normal at first, and then
Yeah,
as they get going on, they
I
get
do
wild.
have a question. Is this a typo? Patty has a Joomer.
Jumper.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
He wrote Joomer, typed it.
That's all right.
Well, I also did this in like an hour, so
Yeah.
they,
Oh, the gang tax though. That's a great one.
That is actually a really
the
good
gang group
episode.
group
Yeah,
date
that's a
is
good one.
Good one too. The gang desperately tries to win an award is a damn good one too. I've had orgasms. I had one with your mom. I'm gonna put my thumb in your eye, you little bitch. It's like what my friend was referring to as an orgasm. That's lame playful. He's like, we jizz in the drink, and then where do we jizz?
The gang solves a bathroom situation.
That's a good one.
That's a great
I
one.
do like that one. That one's got some very funny moments in it.
The gang were
They're just wanting to go. Where were they? What concert were they trying to go to?
Isn't it
'Cause they have the Tommy Bahama shirts.
what's
all
his
the
name?
parrots
Eddie
stuff.
Money, maybe?
No, it's what's Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy
Buffett, yeah.
And they get distracted by how it should be labeled for a bathroom.
Right. Those episodes are always so funny in the show where you always think the episode's gonna go one way, and all
Well,
of a
I
sudden
just-
you realize they're never making.
I just also love episodes when they're like the whole episode, they're just at the bar.
Yeah.
Either whether it's the bathroom or just in the bar, but that's it. They're
Well,
not
you got a
going
lot of
anywhere.
them, so
Yeah.
they're good. One where Sweet D's pregnant, and they're trying to figure out who got her pregnant. That was a good one.
Should we pick our favorite episode
man
throughout
spider.
each season? Right now,
Man, I don't care.
I think that's definitely something that wouldn't be the worst thing to do.
Okay, fire away.
I mean, if we're going season one,
Yeah, what do you got? Season
I
one.
would have to do. God, that's damn good. There's some good ones here. I mean, I want to almost say underage drinking, but then the gang finds a dead guy is a good one. Charlie gets molested. All three of them are hilarious. I would have to say underage drinking. I would. I mean, that's just me, but it's only because of when it like starts, and they're like Charlie and Mac are giving Dennis a hard time about his prom date. And they're like, Tim Murphy slept with your prom date. And it's like, you see that? He totally was gonna cry. And then Charlie at that, he's like, well, Tim Murphy says, and like he goes through the thing, he says it again.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that one. I don't watch a whole lot of season one, so I'll just agree with you.
Okay.
'Cause
I mean,
that's a good
yeah,
one.
but I mean, it's
Charlie got molested.
yeah.
Yeah,
See,
I figured you'd
I
go with
did.
that one.
That's just
Oh, it's a classic, especially
first
with-
time you get to see the McPoyle twins, or
Yes.
brothers.
God.
maybe my favorite.
We
Like-
just stepped out of the shower. We?
Yeah. No,
He.
me. Yeah.
Oh my God! Dude, just get him down here.
Season 2.
Season 2. Oh, the gang gives back. Not even close.
Yep, that's what I was thinking actually.
You're fucking using mine there, little bitch.
You gave this to me. This is mine now.
I wrote these. They're mine.
You didn't buy the paper, so technically it's not yours, or the ink, or the computer. So actually,
Yeah, this is works.
the only thing that is yours is the time you put in, which, as you said, was an hour. So basically
You've
worthless.
been taken.
No, yeah, these are mine. I've claimed them.
No.
They're my
I
property.
mean, yeah, the gang gives back. My favorite part in that entire one, though, is when Charlie's wasting there at the basketball game. And, like, the kids are running. He goes and spikes the ball on the kid. And then he, like, runs down, does it again.
Yeah.
Just that shit is just so damn funny to me. That
Mac's
was.
way of playing basketball.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Well, see, that to me is probably the episode that really made me fall in love with the show.
The gang gives back.
Yeah. Just because of Charlie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just such a good episode that
Yeah. But Dennis and Dee go on welfare, also a damn good one.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
Mac bangs Dennis's mom. Still a damn
And
good
Charlie
one.
gets crippled. You're introduced to Frank.
Yeah. What's yours, if you had to choose one?
it probably would have to be Gang Gives Back, but
Yeah.
I also love Charlie Goes America all over everybody's
That's a damn
asses.
good one, too.
That American
I mean,
flag
they're all
jean
good
jacket,
again.
or the American Eagle jean jacket.
Again, you can just
The-
always
the
like.
gang runs for office where
Oh
he's like,
my god.
he's like, America good, vote me. Good.
That's why the background is a towel. It's
Yeah.
just supposed to be $100 bill, and
It's like a billion.
so
it's like a
so
billion
vote
dollars.
me. Good. It doesn't make any sense.
This doesn't make any sense.
Season 3. Well, this is where it gets hard for me.
See, these next 2 seasons are gonna be really difficult for you.
God, it's.
There's so
yeah, too damn good. Like this would probably be.
I
God,
think-
that's so hard to even say. Like the best season for me overall.
I think the only
But-
one that I don't like in season 3,
Dumpster Baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
first one, was never a big fan of that one.
No,
But I
I don't
do-
like it very much.
There were a few funny parts,
Yeah, but
overall it was kind of like,
I love
agree with
I
you.
love the gang gets invincible.
yeah.
Such
oh,
a good one.
has one of my favorite Charlie and Frank moments when they're like sitting down. The McBoyles had just arrived, and they're like, Frank's like, gotta take a shit. He's like, well, go take a shit. He's like, I'm gonna get trapped. He's like, how are you feeling? Anything kicking in? He's like, no, the beer's not kicking in. He's like, well, what about the acid? What acid? All the acid I put in your beer. Is that what all the floating paper was?
I drank a lot of that, dude.
It's like, that was a shitload of acid. He's like, oh yeah, I got you. I mean, I love Dennis and Dee's mom is dead. That to me is a funny ass one. I would.
For me, it's probably between either gang gets invincible or the gang dances their asses
Yeah, I was
off.
gonna say for me, if I had to choose one,
Ooh.
probably the gang dancers their asses off, which is hard to say. Again, this is all based off of
Based on the show.
yeah quotes.
They're all quotes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all this show is, or this episode has been. It's just quotes.
Now season 4 again. This
Hey
is.
man, sneaky and lean.
I think I love you.
You make me wanna cry. You make me wanna cry. I love you. When you just grab me in your arms, your strong arms. I try to fight you. You come.
You come inside.
You fill me up and I become the night man.
And they're just like all looking at me. It's like, we need a new front person. It's like someone with a good voice, yes. Someone who's attractive, yes. And then it cuts to Dennis and he walks in with the like sash.
What do you call it, like 80s sex appeal outfit?
He's like-
Woo!
oh god damn.
I mean, that's where the Dayman song came from.
Oh
What are you doing in here?
god damn.
What's all over your face, man?
Paint.
What's with your outfit, man?
Man,
Oh god, that is it.
Ooh. Daylight. I like that.
Dayman. Fighter of the Night Man.
They get up and start doing their
Yeah.
dance. What was their band name?
Oh god, that is just season 3 is one of the tough ones to actually choose a favorite out of. I would say season 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, their band. We are the European Dream Machine.
European
Those are
dream
wearing, like,
machine.
David Bowie type
Yeah.
of outfit. Mac and Frank don't even get a chance to go up.
Oh god. For season 4 though, if you had to choose one, and this is
This is another one's got so many good
yeah,
ones. Dennis Reynolds in Erotic Life.
oh god.
How does it make you feel? Ah, I'm swelling up.
God, it's so difficult.
Oh, Sweet Tea has a heart attack. Steve Winwood.
Let my ass breathe.
As he comes home with just a bag full of pills.
Mine's probably either.
I mean,
The gas
Bang Gets
crisis.
Extreme.
Either the gas crisis or Nightman cometh for me.
I mean, for me,
It has to be Nightman because I'm the Dayman.
You are the
I
Dayman.
wouldn't say. I personally, I love Next Top Billboard Model or Mac and Charlie Die. Both
When
parts.
Mac and Charlie die is
Only because it's
so
like,
good.
he's like, so we'll have enough to get the gun and the dress. We're not
Yeah.
getting the dress.
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh,
yeah, of
that's-
course we have to get
It's
the
so
dress.
sad.
And then
Okay.
it cuts to him and he's wearing the dress. It's like
With
no,
blood
let's get
still
the
on his
dress
face.
off.
He gets like the smelling salts and stuff. Oh, I'm back, dude.
Here's what we'll do. You put that under my nose while I shoot. I'll hit the tank.
As he's like pulling up the wedding dress as he's walking
And
too.
then they're like,
Oh,
and
I'm
then
back.
Charlie's like, yeah, you walk up to it and shoot. He's like, no, blow me back. It's like, yeah, I'll blow you back to safety.
It'll pull you back to safety. Yeah.
You guys didn't know we were dead? Dude, I could hear you in the vents all day.
Did
Yeah,
I see
you were
you
talking.
bang that mannequin? And like Frank's like stroking the mannequin as he asked that. too.
you, Charlie. Well, what about me, guys? What did you
Oh,
think about
we
me
thought
being
you were
dead?
dead.
Oh, we thought you were
Yeah,
dead.
it's like I thought you were dead. For season 5, this is a tough one.
This one's probably the toughest one because the two that it has like 3 of the episodes that I put in my
That's
dream season.
That's 4 for me.
So I don't know.
I mean,
It's
Which-
for me. It'd have to be The Gang Hits the Road. Honestly,
Which one was Mac and Charlie write a movie?
that was the one where they're
completely blanking on
writing the
Five.
movie,
Season
where they're like they're gonna write a movie and pitch it to M. Night Shyamalan.
and
Oh,
they drenched
yeah.
in blood.
Yeah.
And then
Frank's
Frank-
got the sausage pocket.
Sausage.
penetration, crime, penetration, full penetration, back to crime, penetration.
Dolph Lundgren.
This goes on for about an hour and a half till the movie just
It
ends.
just sort of ends.
And then
then-
Frank touches the phone with his sausage
Yeah.
fingers and it glitches it out.
What I love, what I love in that episode too is the moment after Dennis is like, it just sort of ends, and they sit there for a second. Dennis like leans over, and Frank's like, "That is brilliant. That is
Yeah.
the most brilliant thing I've ever heard."
And then it just sort of movie just ends. And he like
Yeah, he leans back, and it cuts all of them. They like look at each other, and immediately Frank's like, "That's the most brilliant thing I've heard."
I would have to go. I honestly have to do Gang Hits the Road though. It's too good.
I mean,
I've watched that episode probably the
Yeah.
most out of any of them.
Oh, really?
for me, it would have to be World Series defense or Mac and Dennis break up.
Yeah. Mac and Dennis break up, such a good one too. But Gang Hits the Road.
Oh,
For
gang
me?
muscles for the troops.
I love. Isaac and I were talking about that before you got out here.
Oh.
Stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap.
Ah,
God, it's oh my.
ka, ka.
I love that episode. That was a tough one that I was trying to decide on.
No, number 6. Honestly, there's like 4 in here that
White trash. It's
white,
gotta be.
white trash. The gang buys a boat. Mac's mom burns her house down.
Oh, that's a good one.
The amount of times I've watched the white trash episode is concerning, so it just has to be.
Charlie King of Rats is also such a damn funny one.
Oh, them hot.
Spa? What's a spa? Do you mean spaghetti?
Spaghetti?
Ooh.
I would have to. I mean, I would say, God, probably Mac and Charlie White Trash.
It's gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
No, season
For
7.
me, otherwise it's gang buys a boat.
Yeah,
Season
otherwise-
7's tough.
Well, I mean, if you
Thundergun though.
Yeah.
Thundergun.
Season 7.
Oh, but like
I love
Storm of the Century.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But you
Back
also
to
love
Marco.
Gang Gets Trapped.
Yeah, it ultimately will be my choice, but I'm just.
The Antisocial Network. I love that one.
That's
Did he
really
just shush us?
Well, what I love is when Charlie and Dennis go to the thing. It's
a
like
viral video.
the guy was shushing our cries for help. Like, what was he doing? He was raping us. Both of you? No, it was just my friend here. And then he's like, he kind of made soup of your insides. He's like, no, he didn't get in. And like when Charlie says it, you could see Charlie like breaking down laughing because you could tell like they're trying not to get him laughing in that. Every time I hear that, it fucking makes me laugh so hard.
Gang Goes to Jersey Shore.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Under
Love
the
him.
boardwalk. Down
that's
by
where
the
it's, that's where
sea.
it's at, under the boardwalk. This is what you guys do. You come watch bums fuck.
Oh my god.
I don't want to watch bums bang each other.
Yeah. Number 8 is another incredibly stacked one. I mean,
Season
gang,
8.
yeah, the gang recycles their trash. Hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Marine Ponderosa wedding, analyzed. Frank's back in business. Gang dines out.
Charlie and Dee find love. Alexandria Daddario.
Yeah, she's looking nice in that.
Definitely a gang recycles their trash though. I love that episode. It's so funny.
Well,
All the jokes they've done
yeah,
before.
yes.
It's just something
And
about it makes it so funny.
What I love too is in that episode after they like, get paid for the trash, they're like, should we go back to doing the gas? It's like, I've been thinking about the whole
Yeah.
time. And then Matt goes to like kiss Dennis. He's like, did he just try to kiss me? He's like, yeah, I think he did.
Yep. And then isn't that at the end of the episode after they do the gas thing again? And they're back at the bar or whatever. And it's always been about the rugs.
I was like, we should make rugs. We should
Well,
definitely.
and Mac's
make
like,
rugs.
it's always been about the rugs,
Yeah.
Dennis.
That's oh god, that's a damn good one.
Recycles their trash. I love that one. And that one too, where Mac's just like walking out of the bar and Dee's like saying, we've done all this before. And Mac's finally like, shut up, bird. And they all just laugh again. Like,
The gang gets analyzed. I love when Mac's like, the therapist will get me size pills and I'll do it.
Right.
And then he's like, you don't need size pills. Do some lunges. And he's like, no, Dennis, I won't. And then Charlie's in the background. He's like, good for you, Mac. I just love that part. Oh
I
god.
can't set this pen and table thing. Wait, that doesn't look like a dick.
yeah. First
Charlie-
off, through
Charlie's
God,
got a-
anything's possible. So
Char-
jot that down.
Charlie's got a bird in his jacket.
God,
Fly!
Season 9 also has some damn good ones. The gang desperately tries to win an award.
Yep. Gun fever.
Mac Day to me is one of
Oh.
the funniest ones. We're gonna
Gang gets quarantined.
we're gonna grease up these dudes, and Frank's like, no. Yeah, gang gets quarantined is one of my favorite ones too. Dude, I totally think you're gonna die.
Oh, I totally knew you hid booze in this bathroom.
I'd probably say the gang gets quarantined.
Yeah.
Now?
That one's just a good one. Because I love when Charlie and
Oh,
Mac go to the
I-
store wearing
Sausage
their.
and beef though is also a great one.
I was not the biggest fan of that one.
For some reason I think it was the beginning when she's just smoking and eating cake, and it was just they really had the ASMR sound to it, and it
yeah.
really bugged me, and I just couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
It just felt
Fair enough.
gross.
Now what do you got for season 10?
Gang beats Boggs. Group dates.
Matt kills his dad is the one for me.
What was that one again?
That's one where like cuts to, and it's like, man beheads a informant with a stop sign,
Oh,
and it's like, oh my god, that's my dad. Can you believe what they're saying about it? They're all like, yeah, and then it cuts to he's like, my dad would never do that,
but-
and Charlie's like, and then it cuts to he's like, you could never do that. You had a bad shoulder. That's why you could never play catch with me.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you.
That's right, because they're trying to help him out. Oh, family fight though.
Oh, what is this enticing bowl of white?
What is this enticing bowl of white? That's cottage
Cottage
cheese,
cheese.
Charlie. Cottage cheese?
Cheese from a cottage?
How do
Who's
you-
cottage?
Who's cottage?
Are you a cheese guy? He's like, yes, Dennis, but I'm not a cottage guy.
I'd probably say. The gang beats Boggs. It's too good.
How we doing, boss?
Season 11.
Oh, I might have to say beats Boggs too as well.
Yeah.
Then the end when he. All right, Charlie, you ready? Pitches it, cracks it. Oh God, Charlie, look how far. Yeah.
he's so hammered.
Had 60 plus beers in him.
We'll be right back.
Charlie.
Well,
Day man.
I just want if
And we're back.
Imagine the main Always Sunny account being
Incredible.
like, check this shit out. Oh,
Like a
I-
Dak Shepard all
yeah.
over again.
Where are we at? Season.
season 11. Now this is one that I mean,
Gang goes to hell.
there's some pretty good. That's my choice.
Actually.
Yep.
Mine's
real quick.
McBoyle versus Ponderosa.
Oh. Charlie catches a leprechaun though too.
That's a damn good one.
That's
it's at the end of the rainbow. you know what that is? The gay club, the Rainbow, down the street. And he's like, I'm gonna go there. You stay here. And then he comes back.
Don't follow me.
Yeah, he comes back and like, why are you covered in glitter? He's like, no questions, no questions. And then like, where's the towels? What do you need towels? Again, no questions.
There's just the part where he's tied to the chair and Charlie's got the Green Bay just kind of almost like the Reservoir Dogs kind of scene. Just
What I love too
he's
is
drinking a gallon a page.
right before that too. He's like, Charlie, why do you have green paint? He's like, for the beer. He's like, you can't give that to people. He's like, Charlie, are you drinking paint? He's like, and then he smiles. He's like, yeah. He's like, Charlie, you can't drink that. He's like, Jesus, oh my God. Oh, that's a damn
Gang
good
Hits
one.
the Slopes, so was good.
Gang Hits the Slopes is good.
He made a smut film. That was okay.
Yeah, not bad. Being Frank was a pretty funny one
Yep.
too.
Oh, Move to the Suburbs.
I just watched that one today. That
Oh.
was a good one.
Oh, true. Move to the suburbs. Never mind. That's my choice.
But
I forget about that one. That one's so good.
mine again, I would have to keep Ponderosa, but
That is, yeah.
that's just
I think I'd also have to do Trial of the Century.
yeah, just because it has some damn funny moments.
I just love the suburbs episode. Mac's famous mac and cheese.
Right.
It's
Of
too
course,
good.
Dennis will love Dennis. He's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Dennis the dog."
The way he says it.
eating the
Of course,
dog.
Dennis would love Dennis. You're eating the dog.
Opens the closet and just hundreds of boxes of mac and cheese.
Where the
fall out.
smoke alarm's going off. Do you hear that? Of course I heard.
Yeah.
I've been hearing it the entire goddamn time.
Why didn't you say anything? Because I hate you.
Yeah. Oh man.
Season 12. Honestly, for me, it had
Didn't like Dennis's double life.
no. I mean, for me, it would either be like Hero or Hate Crime, which
Yep.
is a damn hilarious one.
Oh, making
Oh,
Dennis
Making
Rennis a
Dennis-
murderer.
oh,
That's the best
murderer.
one.
That's-
That's the best one.
That one or Old Lady House. I love that
Oh,
one too.
that's yeah.
Old
but-
Lady House is
but-
good, but
But I would
making
have to
Dennis
say
Reynolds a
Making
murderer.
only because in there it's like, did you hear about him with the crows? And he's like, okay, so he's like, there was a crow, it was dying. I snapped its neck. It popped off really easy. He's like, what about the second one? He's like, well, I had to check the tensile strength of a crow's neck. He's like, was there others? Of course there were others.
That
No,
episode's
it's
so
a
good.
damn funny one.
Where Dennis goes into like the waiting room and stuff, and then
Yeah.
he just like stares up at the camera, just doesn't blink.
Yeah. Season 13.
Gang Gets New Wheels is a good one.
I like The Gang Escapes.
Yeah. Charlie's Home Alone, that's a good one. Mac Finds His Pride, that's just a cool one.
I think my favorite honestly would be Mac Finds His Pride. I like that episode a lot. The ending's
So sad.
so sad but so
It's-
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I do. I guess I never read up, but like I wonder like how much of that was him.
That was him.
It
Yeah.
was all him.
Yeah. They rehearsed a lot for it.
Oh, I would assume it was him.
I didn't know for sure.
Well, no, I
Someone
mean,
from
I would
Cool.
just, I would
Yeah.
assume, you know.
Yeah, no, I would too, but I could also see it where it's just like
They-
it seems
they-
like something that would take years to learn, but. I don't. Bathroom Problem. I don't remember Gang Makes Patty's Great Again.
That's one with the girl from The Office. And,
Oh, yep.
yeah, it's a good one too.
The Dennis doll.
I know what happened. You
Oh.
guys all banged it, and
Yeah.
then they're like, they just sit there, they don't say anything.
I think for me, I have to do the Gang Escapes.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, that is a
The
good
escape
one.
room.
well,
Whoever's the superior
Yeah. That was so good.
with
and
the
what I love
chewing
is
gum.
they locked D in Dennis's room, and she's like
That's-
trying to get out. None of the windows
It
open.
needs like a passcode or a safe word. That
For
doesn't actually
season
work.
14, though, this is the one that I've watched. You know,
I've
since
only
it's-
watched every episode in 14 once.
Yeah, I'm
maybe.
gonna say I've seen season 11, 12, and 13 maybe once or twice. So these are a little more foggy for me, but the one that I probably would remember the most is Thundergun 4.
Yeah, that's the one I was
Yeah.
thinking of, where just because at the ending, where the whole reason why they're not making them is because people won't go to theaters to watch them anymore,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Should we go to Thundergun, whatever it
yeah.
is?" Or at that point, and they're like, well, then we need to go all the way across town. And he's like,
let's just watch it on our phone.
yeah, let's just pull it up on our phone. Like,
Well, and then what I love too is they're like, look, I heard he ate Hang's dong for like 19 seconds.
right. that one would have to be my choice, just because I haven't watched.
I don't remember.
I haven't
a lot
watched
of
it
those
enough.
ones. I started to go
You're
through
not
like
choosing the janitor always mops twice?
No,
No? Okay. You just chose it like was one of your favorites.
I like it a lot,
Okay.
but if I had to just pick one just to like watch right now out of that season, it would be Thunder Gun 4.
The gang text. Love it.
You know, it's a good one. It's a little like slower paced and stuff,
Yeah.
which I liked it. Though.
I just was
It's
the
very
texting
good.
aspect that they had was just funny.
Yeah, it was very funny. They did a few really cool things with it.
yeah,
Just all around good show.
very good. I gotta ask, who's your favorite non-main character in the show?
Non-main character?
Mm-hmm. So reoccurring or not? So like
Probably the lawyer.
for you,
I think so.
it's a toss-up between Cricket or the McBoyles. Well, I just love the McBoyles.
I just love the
'cause
lawyer.
The McBoyles, they always have funny ass.
Oh, well,
like,
yeah.
you know.
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Okay. The Maniac.
R.I.P.
Love him.
Love you guys.
The Maniac.
I love you too, Maniac.
I love you
I
too,
don't,
Maniac.
I don't love him.
You don't?
No, I don't either.
I don't love him.
Favorite character?
Charlie.
Mac.
Charlie and then Frank.
100%. And then Dennis third.
It'd have to be. It's Charlie, Frank, Mac, Dennis, D.
I just love Mac because he just gets fat, he gets jacked. Like, there's a lot going
Does it
on
all
with him.
himself.
He does it all. And heyo, what's up, bitches? Just
You got news? You got news? Nah, I don't got news.
I thought you guys had news. Well, you usually fire in with news.
Oh, I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I'm
today.
bored.
You know what we could do?
Which episode was that?
Charlie McDennis.
Oh, yep.
You know what we could do? We play Charlie McDennis.
No.
No. Oh, God.
If you've never watched the show, you might want to check it out.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
If they haven't watched the show, there's no way they just made it through an hour of us firing quotes out.
Yeah.
They would have been
Yeah,
like,
no.
"Oh, mama, look at these boys.
Yeah.
These guys."
Maybe they stayed to watch because of my outfit.
I hope so. I hope that was something to hang their hat on. Nice. You should have saved that for the closing. I guess we got close now.
Why?
What?
Why do we have to close?
You said you were gonna leave that for the end.
Or peppering the clothes.
Well, I've already done
Oh,
it
okay.
twice, so
That's
obviously
true.
it's.
Well, we started and then ended with it.
Oh.
But we'll keep
I
going.
definitely put it in once or twice more just looking at the camera.
Oh, really?
Like 4 times already.
Oh, okay. I
Maybe
must have
3.
I must have missed
Why
it then.
aren't you finishing?
Oh my gosh. Trying to think of more stuff about the show. I mean, there's endless things we could probably talk about, but when you're in the moment trying to,
What's your
Think
favorite
you just
like,
forget
running
things?
gig in that show? Is there one that you have? Because mine would be like when they always allude to Max Gay before he comes out.
that was what I
was-
was probably gonna
That
say.
or maybe the waitress's name, but I would say Max thing is probably the funniest part.
Yeah, it's almost got to be because it's the most
Yeah,
hinted at all the time.
Yeah.
That's probably the most like running gag of the show. I'm trying to think of other ones that would be as big.
no, there's that and the waitress.
You know,
You know,
There's. I guess it's not
Well,
maybe
there's
a
Wolf
joke,
Cola.
but there's the running thing of is Frank actually Charlie's dad?
oh, that's a big one.
Technically, never solved.
not yet.
yeah. I hope they
Not
solve
yet.
it at the end. I hope they do. Like the final episode.
Then again, though, why do it? Why not just leave
well,
it running?
the final episode, I would love to be like have it where it's like they leave it like as a like have it open the final episode where it's like they pretty much confirm it, but it's like there's a 50-50 chance that they're related. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, like they say, they just want to fizzle out, though. They don't want to have a good ending, so they probably won't.
No, I know.
'Cause they're just resumed.
Just call it done. And it's like, I'm done now.
They were just renewed for 4 more seasons, so
Yeah.
which is wild.
Love it.
So cool. You're gonna be on season 18 soon. It's just
It's crazy.
that's so dumb.
Yeah.
How has the show made it that long?
From
How hasn't it got canceled?
yeah, from what I remember, I feel like they said like they thought they had something, but they were like, we didn't think we'd maybe get past like 2 or 3 seasons. And then once Danny DeVito was like, "Oh, come on," they're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I think we realized we actually had something here."
Yeah, once they actually got a star,
Yeah.
they could have some power behind the show then. But before that, they probably wouldn't have made it very long. 'Cause it wouldn't have been half the show without Frank.
You know
Without Danny DeVito.
You know
He's
what's funny?
brilliant.
You know what's funny about Danny DeVito in the show? There's every now and then you'll find an episode where he's not in it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and like every time I see it, like I'll like watch the thing of like, oh my god, Frank wasn't in it.
Mhm.
You know,
It's not very common, but
no, I think no, not Sweet D. It's season 3 has one that every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, Frank's not in it.
yeah, season 3 would have maybe even 4, but
The gang gets hostage, I want to say,
yeah, because
and I want to say Aluminum Mont. Nope.
that's earlier on still where it's
Yeah.
like they weren't sure how much Frank was even, how much Danny DeVito was going to be in it, and then now he's as important as anybody in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I would say, realistically, probably the second most important character at this moment.
I would probably say he is the most important
would
because
say-
without him, there's not the money.
I would say
And-
behind Charlie, only because I feel like Charlie's looked at it as the star of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, Charlie tends to be the one that most people, if you were to show a thing of the cast members, I feel like Charlie's the most recognized.
He's the most recognizable
you know.
besides Danny.
Yeah.
But that's just because he's been in a few more movies.
Well, I mean, like if you were to take a screenshot of of a single episode and show someone, be like, "Do you know what show this is or this character?" I feel like a lot of people are going to know the Charlie's character more than they would know any of the others. other
Yeah,
than-
probably.
Other than Frank, though Frank obviously and Danny DeVito is much bigger star than Charlie Day. Just historically, but
I guess I don't know about that though, because I don't know. That'd be an interesting thing to see
I mean.
who people think would be the star of the show. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all stars. That's not what I'm saying. I just feel like if you could take Frank off, and while the show not as good, they still had essentially a season and a half without.
well, Dennis is probably the most replaceable because they did replace him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
They replaced him late in the game.
Hmm.
But yeah,
But he was doing AP Bio.
well, I know, but I'm saying he still wasn't in multiple episodes, and they were still great episodes,
Yeah.
Very good.
like the Super Bowl one.
He was in the Super Bowl one. He was on the bus, wasn't he?
They said he was going to be on the bus, and then they accidentally left him. I'm pretty
That
sure,
was Charlie who got left because that's the Charlie's Home Alone episode.
but I don't think Dennis is on the bus though.
I'm so positive that he is.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
We'll fact check it.
Well, there was multiple
And it's-
because he's not in the Pride episode either.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I'm not the biggest.
Because
fan.
I think the Pride one is the one where they're like, "Where's Dennis at?"
I think he's driving the float, isn't he?
Yeah.
And they just,
Right. Yeah.
it's so dumb. It's like, yeah, he's driving it. He's not feeling very well though.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Charlie Home Alone one, only because
See, I like that one.
only
I
because
thought it
it
was pretty
correlates
funny.
with the Patriots Super Bowl loss, and that
Because it
means
what?
it correlates with Patriots.
Yeah, it
Super
hurts.
Bowl loss.
And what is who
What do you
runs
mean
on
it-
the?
What do you mean it correlates? Like how
Well,
so?
it's-
Because it's the
Rudy
Super Bowl where he
Gobert.
lost.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's right, 'cause
with
the Eagles
Tom-
won.
Tommy.
What
Went
is
right over my head for a second. Like,
what is who doesn't Rickety Cricket give ringworm or something to Tom, or what does he give?
It's been a while since
Somebody charges the field or Tom uses the same towel or something as Rickety Cricket or something. I can't remember exactly what it is, but
I don't remember. I think I do remember that, but I don't remember.
it was something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
I think it is ringworm. From what I remember, I think.
It seems like that's what it would be, but
But
what are you looking up over there?
Seeing if Dennis is in the Home Alone or in the one episode.
I don't think he is.
I mean, and you could be right. I thought he was. So we're gonna find out.
what's your favorite overall season though? If you had
7.
7, okay, that's a good one.
That's an easy one for me.
Yeah, 7 for sure.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's just like if I haven't watched the show in a while, I immediately go to season 7.
Same. It's so good. It has the
I would-
best. It has the best picture for any
Yeah.
like season photo. Their like family photo they do.
Yeah, with the nice
I-
yellow sweaters.
Yeah.
God damn. It's between 3, 4, and 5. I probably would have to say season 5, probably.
Season 5's great.
Yeah.
It's a great choice. I
Though
couldn't.
I
I couldn't
mean-
choose anything over season 7 though. Honestly, it's
Well,
too good.
I mean, with season 7, there's 1 or 2 episodes that I'm not the biggest fan of.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple that are, not as good, but the ones that are good are so good.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Okay, I think you're right. I haven't seen Dennis so far, so I think you're right on that.
oh, he's actually watching.
Oh, but Mac is
So
just a chiseled
Yeah.
face.
he's just so good looking.
God, I can't believe you guys both went with the same season. That's incredible. to
Would
me.
you say 4?
I said 5, but I mean, if I were to say if it,
Why 5? You
um,
always talk about 4 so much.
well, see, but my
True.
thing is when you look at like season 5, Mac and Dennis Manhunter's gang exploits a mortgage crisis. I think that's a toss-up. Gang solves the gas crisis. Gang hits the road. Again, that's a toss-up. Billboard model, Great Recession. I'd take Billboard model, though the Great Recession's a funny one. Max banging waitress.
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, Mac banging the waitress. Frank gets an intervention.
That's
Both
an easy-
again very toss-up. A toss-up to me.
No, Frank is an intervention. It's
I mean
way
that's
better.
but that's the one I would go with. But it's so close for me that it's hard to toss up. Mac and Charlie die, or the waitress is getting married. Personally, if
Mac Charlie die.
yeah, I mean again it's the double episodes, but it's so close for me in a lot of them that it just
Who pooped the bed?
Yeah.
World Series defense. Who pooped the bed wins that one. Patty's pub. Wrestles with the troops.
but like Mac and Dennis break up.
Patty's
Dennis system.
pub.
Mac and Charlie write a thing, reignites the rivalry.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Okay,
just
yeah.
it's hard. But again, like I said, 3, 4, and 5. Literally, if I didn't go with 5, I'd go with 4 and be happy. Season 3, I could go with 3 over the other 2. Those 3 are the 3 that anytime I'm gonna put on Always Sunny, I'm starting in one of them. Unless I have one episode I really want to watch, it's one of these 3. Normally, I start season 3, Gang gets invincible, just fire through until I get to like season 12, then I go back.
Why don't you do the other, the 2 newest ones?
I normally just get it to a point.
I
Like-
for
like
some reason I
norm-
love that noise. It's so cool.
So like normally, if let's say I throw season 3 on right before I go to bed,
Yeah.
but when I wake up, it might be on like season 5.
But well,
How long are you sleeping for?
Well, like 8 hours. But you have to.
I just mean, like, you
22
said-
minutes for each,
you said
know?
you'll start
know,
at
it
season
seems like
3,
so much.
episode 2, and you go to like season 12, then you go back. Why not just go through the last 2 seasons? That way you're more familiar
generally
with them.
because when I wanted to go to bed, I want to listen to one that I can like when I start to lay down and fall asleep, I can laugh to because I know what's going on. With other ones, I want to actually.
But see, if
be-
you just watch them, then you could do that with those 2 seasons and
but
not have to worry
but
about
the,
it.
The thing is, I actually want to sit down and watch them. I don't want to watch them when I'm like going to bed, because then I get enticed to turn my full.
So
body.
why not just before you go to bed watch an episode or 2 and then go back and then go to bed?
Well, I mean, because I'd rather just one day when I'm doing shit, fire on season like 11 through 14, and watch them all.
I feel like your stuff is flawed.
No.
But that's just me.
Not really. It's like putting on like Wolf of Wall Street before I pass out.
That's an easy
And
one.
Oh
if
my
I-
gosh, I was thinking about watching that tonight.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
gonna say if I wake up and it's 90% through the movie, not that I don't love the last 10% of it. It's like
You're going back.
I want to watch
Yeah.
It's like
You want to watch the good parts.
Yes, I want to watch the parts that I.
You want to
love.
watch where he's still
Yes,
rising
rising.
up. You
Yes,
don't wanna
I
watch
wanna
the
watch
fall.
I want to watch the beginning through.
Yeah. Agreed.
And that's just me. I mean, other people are like you, weird, and watch the other seasons that they don't really know all the episodes well before they go to bed. So then they stay up for another 3 hours watching it. Where for me, I know I can.
Yeah, but he doesn't go to sleep, so that makes sense for him, though.
Yeah, like a vampire.
Also, got that pack of cards, by the way, off eBay.
You did get it?
Yeah.
How much did it end up being?
Like $20 for it. I'm just so excited to open it.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of saved money. Because you go to the store now and it's like $25-$30 a pack. So
Okay, well,
And it's an old one,
I
so.
still
think-
go Saturday.
I
though.
think this episode's pretty much about wrapped up. So, thank you for watching the Lounge Chair Writers solving the episode crisis.
Oh, I thought you said a situation.
Situation crisis. It don't matter to me. We'll figure it out at that.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Watch
Tell
Always
people
Sunny.
about us.
Share this to every single Always Sunny thing you can, please.
and tell us what your favorite episodes
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
Your
tell
favorite
us.
moments.
Yeah.
Or just send us quotes or memes. Oh my God, that'd be incredible.
I'd-
If we just saw a comment section of just memes.
I literally have
love it.
I have a whole bunch of Always Sunny memes.
Yeah, so does everyone. It's called the internet.
Not true. I specifically will save, especially Always Sunny ones. Even if I don't think the meme's hilarious, I just see Always Sunny one. I'm like, I got to save that one.
Okay.
Okay, here, shut off.
Okay.
Do it again.
Night.
Goodbye.